Hi, Tami. How are you?
I'm good, Sarah. How are you?
Good. I'm so excited we're chatting because you were one of those amazing people who came up to me after my presentation at Meeting Professionals International and was so excited to go and start implementing recognition. What have you been up to?
I have been recognizing people left, right, and center. I recognized some of my colleagues at work. They really appreciated that. I handed out some of your frog cards, which everybody loves.
Awesome.
Analogy just works so well and easy to remember, and it's so cute, so people love it. And I've been handing out cards, handwritten cards, which people aren't used to getting, and they've just been kind of more like, oh, thank you, kind of thing. They've been very like surprised, and just really can tell that they've appreciated the extra recognition, which doesn't happen every day. So.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, kudos to you for, grabbing that concept and trying it out. Not everybody's willing to go and start handing out frogs to people, and get the reaction, that surprise reaction. So good for you. And it sounds like it was a bit of a dose. I know you work in a really healthy culture to begin with, but it sounds like it may have been an extra dose of exactly what people needed.
Yeah, I would say that for sure, definitely.
Yeah. So what's next? What are you going to try? If you could be really creative, if you could be really brave, there were no weird reactions, what would you try? What would you do?
Honestly, I actually love the weird reactions. Like for me, it's like, it's interesting. So that's, I think, why more too, I don't mind doing it. It doesn't, and it's nice too. I know for sure that every time I've gotten recognized, I like it. So, I would love to just honestly just keep recognizing random people, whether that be like someone at Starbucks, or, I'm going on a vacation for a month in Europe. Like, if I get really good service at the airport, like I could, maybe I'll give them one of your little froggies to remember just how awesome they were. Yeah, I'm excited to try it out there and just kind of see the reactions and see if it's like similar to here, or, just really what happens. It's very interesting to me to find out. So, and I know people, like I said, they might be having the worst day of their life. Like, you never know. Yeah. And, just that extra little smile and like recognition that they've been doing a great job, that in that moment, I'm sure would be very much appreciated. It can change someone's day, that's for sure.
It totally can. Well, and you're going to go and start changing whole countries' culture. Like, look at you go. You're going to take them on vacation with you. That's amazing.
Yes, I am. I'm excited.
If there's one piece of advice you could give folks, if they haven't been to a session on recognition, what advice would you give people?
Honestly, I think the biggest thing is that people just go about their jobs, they do their thing, and it's part of their job. So they don't really think like to recognize someone or even recognize themselves. Like it can apply back to them too. And I think like that's, my recommendation would just to be really like take notice to the little things, because those are the things that do matter. And yes, it might be your job, but why not say thanks to someone, or why not, say, look, you did, like, I really appreciate it, because you think those things, but you don't always say them, and the other person doesn't always get that. So, yeah, that would be my recommendation, is just people to take a closer look at just, seeing who they could recognize and just pay it forward, and it'll always come back to them. So.
What great advice. You really get the spirit of effective recognition. It starts with you, acknowledge yourself, and then just notice it. It's everywhere. There's greatness everywhere. And taking that moment and saying, wow, that really made my day, or you're doing a wonderful job, not taking for granted that that's maybe part of an expectation, that's part of somebody's job, and what a difference that makes. You just totally get it. So that's why it's been such a privilege to chat with you. I love hearing from folks like 6 months after I go and I speak, and hear about all the amazing things that they're still doing. So what a privilege. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Yeah. And have a fabulous day, recognizing your greatness and how you're making a difference, whether you're on vacation, whether you're at work, whether you're getting coffee at Starbucks. You're making the world a better place. Thank you, Tami.
You're very welcome. It's my pleasure.
Have a great day.